I just got my starters back to life and I am throwing together some bread. I just put together a double batch of garlic jalapeno and now I'm going to do a triple batch of plain. What do I need here? 375 grams of starter. I am using my friend Jazzy's lower hydration recipe or ratios. The rise I get on it is just so beautiful. And I have a friend who wants a plain loaf. I'm gonna make one for home, and then I have another friend who wanted some bread. She wasn't really specific except for jalapeno cheddar, but I might do that in a focaccia because those are a little bit more fun. And yeah, I think that's the route I'm gonna go. Come on, Eloise. We are using every last bit of her, but that's okay because I can do another feed and use her again tomorrow. 378 works for me. And we're gonna go in with 900 grams of warm filtered water. I've never made a triple batch before. My old mixer just could not handle that much, but I think that this one is gonna be just fine. We're gonna find out either way. Okay, 900. I'm gonna just throw this on to mix it into a slurry. Ever since I switched to using a stand mixer, it's made my life so much easier. Nice bubbly slurry there. Then we're gonna go in with 30 grams of salt. Look at how bubbly and happy she is. And last but not least, 1,500 grams of bread flour. I knew I had a scoop in there. Thankfully, I found one last bag of bread flour down in my deep freeze, because otherwise I would have been out of luck. I need to get to 1,500. I'm still learning how to use this. It's working so nicely. It's good enough for me. It's nice and incorporated here. I did heat up my water. Oh, sorry. I did heat up my water a little bit to about 110 degrees to kind of move the dough along because I don't want to be waiting all night to go to bed to shape this. So we'll get her transferred over here. And I'll probably do a couple stretch and folds along the way. I really don't have to do that many when I use my stand mixer, so I'll kind of gauge the dough as the day goes on. Oh shoot, I do want to take my aliquot. Forgot about that with my last one too. 2 seconds. So glad that I remember the aliquot method because I hadn't done it on my other dough earlier either, and it's been so long since I've baked. I do want that little reassurance. I have a pinned video about explaining the aliquot. Basically, we just take a sample of the dough. The size of that sample depends on the temperature of the dough. In this case, it's 91 degrees. Like I said, I kind of rushed it along. So my sample size is 43 grams. Once this reaches the lid of my little cup here, I know that my proofing process is done and I can shape my dough. Like I said, I have the actual video explaining this and the chart that I use to reference pinned in my profile. I will bring you back if I do any more stretch and folds on this. Otherwise, I'll bring you back when we shape. All right, so it's been about an hour. We're just gonna do a round of stretch and folds on this dough. Like I said, the mixer does all of that work to create that strength in our dough and elicit that gluten response, but I still like to kind of handle it and just get a feel for what I'm working with and how the dough is progressing. It is very warm. I might have rushed it a little bit by I didn't boil the water, but I heated it up to about 110. We're gonna leave that alone. I'll bring you back in 30 minutes and we'll do one more round and probably call it good at that point. another round 2 of stretch and folds. My dough is looking very lovely. This will probably be my final round. It's getting enough strength, I think, built up. And I've got a million other things to do, so I'm just gonna let this hang out. Still pretty darn warm, so hopefully it won't be too long. We threw this together a little over 2.5 hours ago. So now I will just kind of let this hang out and we'll continue to monitor this, and I will bring you back when we shape it.